welcome back to Wolfpack Sports TV here for the co-ed intramural basketball final between the Limp Noodle Doodles and the Sophisticated Baker. The Doodles will be in black, Bakers in red here. And James, after a pretty competitive graduate final, what are you looking for in this one?
Probably just more of the same. Most of the times these teams have to feel each other out in a couple first minutes, but after that, sometimes we see some one team break out to a good lead, and hopefully we just have a good competitive game.
And tip will go to the Bakers, and into Thomas Reynolds, bringing it up, number 15, drives to the basket, tried to dish it, but stolen away by the Doodles. Scramble for the ball down low, and it looks like number 35, William Stevens, traveled there, and it'll be Baker ball.
And that's a key for most of these teams. Is the first part of this game is to limit the amount of turnovers, as you figure out the other team's defense, figure out your matchup.
And number 4, Alex Patton, with the three-pointer there off. And Nick Lennox drives in. Caskey back to Lennox, backs his man down. Fadeaway jumper, can't get it to go. And McCaskey can't get the putback. But number 15, Nick Lennox gets it to go there.
Yeah, and credit to McCaskey. It's tough work on the boards there. Uses that big body and gathered in an offensive rebound to keep the possession alive.
And Reynolds took a contested three there, missed. Lennox down with the rebound. Goes at Patton, very nifty move to get to the bag. Can't get the layup to go. Rebound down to number 41 in a Glover.
It's going to be a travel on Glover, it looked like. Took a step before he took a dribble.
For Stevens there. And Reynolds will bring the ball up for the Bakers. Swings over to Patton, sizes up his man. And 44 with a shot off front iron, can't get the roll there. And Lennox will bring it up to McCaskey there with the three. Can't quite get it to go. Rebound down there by Mazzarelli. Gets it to Patton, bringing it up the court. And a step back, didn't like the look. Tyler Minatola looked for the drive there, back to Patton, who takes the step back three, can't get it to go.
It looks like the Bakers' game plan coming out here is to take a lot of three-point shots, see if they can get those to go later on, not shooting well.
And McCaskey missed the original layup. Lennox with the rebound gets a little reverse layup to go, and they're out to a quick lead. Right now, the Baker shots aren't falling. And Minatola with another contested jumper missed. Reynolds able to get the rebound, can't get that to go. And it's out to Lennox on the break, slipped a little bit there. And that'll be Sophisticated Baker ball.
Looks like Max Lennox spun his tires a little bit. He got going a little too fast without the ball, tried to catch up, and then lost his balance, led to a turnover for the Bakers.
And Reynolds pick and roll action with Patton here. Gets it inside, little jump hook, and gets that to go. And a little bit of better possession there after Bakers. And then Lennox into McCaskey in the post. And that's a charge, absolutely. A little bit too hard going in for McCaskey. And
I think that's the right call. You got to be strong down there in the post, but it looked like McCaskey just lowered her shoulder. Wasn't really making a move towards the basket, just a move into his man, and that's going to be a good offensive call, right? Offensive charge call.
Reynolds brings it up to the wing, goes right at his man, trying to get to the basket, left hand. Layup gets it to go, even with the contact. And Lennox will bring the ball up the court, driving on Reynolds. And McCaskey and Lennox exchange the ball a little bit. Lennox trying to back in Reynolds. Not getting anywhere. And left hand layup there from number 35. William Stevens doesn't go. Reynolds down with the rebound up to Minatola. He's the back to Reynolds, who'll drive to the right. and gets the right-handed layup to go there, and Baker's starting to heat up a little bit.
Yeah, Baker's abandoned that early game plan of checking up some threes, now trying to drive the ball, get some good layup looks, and definitely some more successful offensive possessions. I think they scored on the past 3 offensive possessions.
And Patton with the rebound back into Minatola, who will drive up court, size up his man, little hop step, gets it back for a deep 3, and Reynolds nails it. Right now, the Doodles are going to have to get something going on offense or get some stops to get back into this. And Lynch with a contested jumper rolls around but gets it to go. And so far, we're seeing a little bit of a better offensive start than we saw in that last game.
For sure. Nick Lennox is able to answer that run, little mini run by the Bakers, but definitely evenly matched up teams as both teams have got the offense going now.
Mazzarelli missed the 3 there. Down to Lynx, gets over to Stevens, trying to throw it back to Lynx. Recovers it and gets a little jump hook to go.
I think Stevens got a little too fancy on that last play. He probably should have just gone up with it strong, but found Lennox and was able to finish.
Yeah, but Reynolds jacks up another 3 off back iron. Can't get it. Goes Stevens down with the rebound, and he'll bring it up. Kicks it out, then gets you right back in the post. Tipped away to McCaskey, though recovers. I had a 3 there to take it. Glover recovers the ball again. Out to McCaskey. Will take the 3 this time and nails it right in Patton's eye.
That'll put the Doodles up 11-9. They retake the lead.
But Patton comes right back down the post and will tie it up at 11-11. Very good offense so far. And Lennox kicks it out to McCaskey. Got better of a look back to Lennox. Little pick and roll here. He'll take the long 2. And that'll be off Patton. Looked like McCaskey might have gotten the last tip there, but the Doodles will keep it. Looks like number 32, Patrick Jenkins, and number 40, Yesya Mustafa will come into the game.
I think one of the interesting aspects of intramural basketball that you always see is the versatility of players. Right now you have McCaskey who's playing a little bit of a 4 or a 5, but he also steps out and plays a little bit of shooting guard too, as he nailed a 3 on one of the past possessions.
And Mazzarelli will travel there, took a step. Number 1, Sarah Yoder and Dave Angelucci will be in the game for the Bakers.
It's going to get confusing if I'm not mistaken. There's a John Baker in the game for the Doodles playing against the Bakers.
Yeah, we'll try to keep that straight, but it might get a little bit confusing. All right, McCaskey out with Lennox. Lennox takes the deep 3 and hits it.
Wow. We've seen good range from both Reynolds and Lennox on that last play, and these guys are just lighting up the basket right now.
Angelucci looks to drive off to Minatola, takes a long jumper and gets it. We're just seeing really excellent shooting right now, a little shaky at the beginning, but both teams obviously have offensive players. And a little bit of a wild shot there from number 32, Patrick Jenkins, and Minatola down with the rebound. And looks to take that jumper again. Can't get to go this time. McCaskey with the rebound. Lennox bringing the ball up the court. Behind the back move there. Looks to back down Reynolds. Spins right-handed hook shot there. And he's a very versatile player. Can hit from the 3. Can also do some work in the post. Over to Mazzarelli. Shoots the 3 and hits it. Great look there from Reynolds.
Mazzarelli with good form right there. That's a pure shooter. She knew exactly where the 3-point line was, got her feet set, knocked that one in.
And Lennox will go to work again. Misses, gets his own rebound. And it looks like over the back there, looks like he has a little bit of a leaping advantage over Reynolds. And really it looks like they think that's a mismatch and they're looking to go to work on it a little bit.
And it's interesting. These guys are just going back and forth. They're matched up on each other, and it's becoming apparent that those are 2 of the superstars for both these teams.
And Yoder with it over to Mazzarelli. Over to Minatola. Sizes up his man. Into Reynolds in the post. Little fadeaway jumper off the glass. Can't get to go. Jenkins with the rebounds. Takes it up. Drives. A little pass fake there, but can't get the layup to go. Minatola with the rebound the other way. And some fancy dribbling there. Lets him keep the ball. Tried to step through, but out to Reynolds. He'll no reset. Reynolds gets inside, kicks to Minatola. Baseline jumper gets it to go. Good drive and kick offense there for the Bakers.
Yeah, Minatola was a product of his own pass out right there, almost like a 1-2 in soccer. He made the pass and then pass it out, make a cut, and he's wide open as they call it. The defense not able to adjust.
And Minatola with a great defensive play to get the steal, but Reynolds can't get the three to go. Jenkins had the rebound to Lennox, moves up, jumper on the run, can't get it to go, gets his own rebound, buckets, the ensuing layup to go. And right now it's just back and forth between these two teams.
Yeah, good job by Lennox there. Patient in the low post, was able to turn his shoulder, get square, put it in a nice basket.
And Chalucci with a little runner there, can't get it to go. Lennox with the rebound out to Jenkins. He'll slowly walk up the court.
Score is tied 18-18, and it really feels like these two teams are evenly matched. They just keep trading buckets. It might be the first team to figure out some defense as the team who takes a lead.
Yeah, Jenkins fed into Lennox there, got it out. Wide open shot, Jenkins can't get it to go. And Reynolds will bring it back up for the Bakers. Into Mazzarelli in the corner, she'll shoot. And gets it to go. She's obviously a pure shooter. They are looking for her in those corners.
Three-point specialists look like it here, out here for the Bakers.
Yeah, and she's not afraid of shooting. Lynx brings it up, gets to McCaskey in the post. Drives right, pump fakes. Goes with a jump hook off back iron. Can't get it. Yoder with the rebound. Angelucci will drive up the right side of the court. And pass to Mazzarelli in the corner. Can't get it to go short. And Jenkins with the rebound, bringing it back. Gets it to McCaskey there, tipped away, but Lynx will recover, takes the three, can't get it to go. And Mustafa with the rebound. Dribbles into the corner. And too high there, and Minatola will get the easy lay-in. Lennox bringing the ball up the court for the Doodles. Pick and roll action, he'll take the three off of it. Off front iron, misses. Gets his own tip out there. Nice behind the back pass. And eventually McCaskey will get it to go. Obviously he has a little bit of a size advantage down low.
Yeah, but he's doing work down there. He was able to get the offensive tip out that led to an offensive rebound by Lennox, and as you alluded to, the dribble drive, and he finds McCaskey and he's able to finish.
And Reynolds gets the feed down low, clears everybody out to Minatola. And he has a nice mid to long range jumper, and that'll be 2 points for Baker. Jenkins drives to his left, foul by Angelucci there. And we really haven't seen that many fouls so far in this game.
Not really. I don't think in the past game we had a couple guys who got into foul trouble. I think one guy fouled out. But really, I've been trying to keep mental note of who's got fouls, and nobody really sticks out in the early portions of this game. Now with 6 minutes remaining in the half.
And McCaskey, good post move there, gets a little jump hook to go. Seeing really good post play so far from both teams. Angelucci will bring it up for the Bakers. Drives to his left, tries to get to and gets it to go with the right hand.
Nice play there by Angelucci. He turned the corner, squared his shoulders, got right to the basket, and that's an easy lay-in.
And Lynx drives, kicks back to McCaskey for the three. Gets it to go, nothing but net. And looks.
I would love to see the stats in this first half, shooting percentage-wise. These guys have putting up big numbers, and it's really showing up as we're getting a pretty good score here.
And Alex Patton dribbles to his left, fires up a three off front rim, can't get Lennox the rebound, gets up to McCaskey, and that'll be an easy layup.
I actually thought Lennox got fouled going for that 50-50 ball down here,
Yeah,
but he was able to
like.
get the benefit of the doubt and able to get the ball up to McCaskey for an easy lay-in. Might have benefited the Doodles a little more.
Yep. And Patton drives to his right off McCaskey, who tries to get it but stepped out of bounds before he could save the ball. And it'll be out of bounds for the Sophisticated Bakers on the baseline. Looks like Patton will trigger it in. And Patton into Baker. And handoff back to Baker here. He'll size up his man. Clears out Patton. Some pressure here, but that'll be a foul on the Doodles number 33, Landon Shirley. Looks like he's in the game for the first time.
I think that's the third team foul.
Yeah, so neither team really in danger of being in the bonus at the moment. Patton looks to drive on Lennox. Bad dribble there. Lennox takes advantage. Scramble for the ball here. And Patton finally comes out with it. Out to Angelucci, fires up the three off front rim, can't get it. Rebound to the Bakers. Gets it back to Lennox. Shirley with the three and gets it to go. Hits first shot, first make of the game.
Nice composure there by Shirley. He took a look over his shoulder and made sure no one was coming, collected himself, and had nice form on that shot.
Angelucci will look to work pick and roll with Baker here. Faked a shot and they could not communicate or get on the same page there. And that'll be a turnover. It's like Mazzarelli and Hannah Clendenin will be in, or as well as
Reynolds.
Yeah, Thomas Reynolds will also be in the game. It's a pretty big switch there. Ball into Mustafa. Drives baseline, kicks it back out to McCaskey, drives right up the middle, goes for the dunk, can't get it to go.
Oh, man.
And corner three, Shirley got him, and it looks like Doodles have their own three-point specialist.
Man, if McCaskey could have brought that down, my goodness, that would have been the play of the game, wouldn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. Reynolds with the drive, can't get it to go. Scramble for the ball. McCaskey will get it and bring it up. Feeds it over number 11, can't get it to go. And Patton with the rebound, he'll bring it up the left side of the court. Drives baseline, switches back to the middle. It looked like might have been fouled there, but then got swatted. Got him a little bit with the body, but no call. And we're seeing that these refs are mostly letting this game go, letting both the teams play.
We got about 2 minutes left here in the first half, and I'm starting to notice that this is the first time McCaskey's come out of the game. I don't think Nick Lennox had come out of the game at all, so I'm wondering if the depth of the Bakers are going to cut in to the strong shooting that the Doodles have put up in the first half.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll see if that keeps going. Patton with corner three, can't get it to go. And it seems like they've kind of gone back to that three-point based offense that they had at the beginning of the game. They might need to start driving more. Shirley himself drives and it'll bounce off his shin there and out of bounds. Minatola will trigger it in now for the Bakers.
Bakers will try to cut into this deficit down by 6 with only a few seconds remaining in the half.
And Mazzarelli pump fakes, dribbles left, shoots the three and got it. She is absolutely pure from the three-point line.
3 for 4 on the night with 9 points. It's good production there.
Shirley tries to drive, spins, pump fakes, can't get it to go. Back out to Alex Parrish. Lennox thinks about a shot. Looks to drive on Patton. And finally gets by him. Great move there. Fading right, can't get it. Parrish with the rebound. Scramble for the ball. Patton with it though. And it gets it back to Reynolds, who will get it up quickly. And nifty little move there, but can't get it to go. Patton with the rebound and fouled. can't get it to go, and bodies just kind of flying everywhere.
Bodies hitting the floor here. It looked like Shirley took a tough tumble. He'll come out of the game, or maybe not. It looked like he was head toward the bench. Yeah, I think he is.
He's limping a little bit, so he'll probably have to come out of the game.
It looks like also Nick Lennox has some blood on his hand, so he'll have to go to the bench for the first time tonight. I'll have to get that bandaged out. Maybe he'll just sit down for the rest of the half.
Yeah, it looks like Stevens and Jenkins will come in for Shirley and Lennox there. Alex Patton at the line for 2. And rims out, can't get the first one to go.
Now that I'm thinking about it, we were already talking about how the Doodles were a little bit thin on their offensive side, and now that Lennox and McCaskey are sitting maybe for the rest of the half, that might cut in.
Well, it looked like he missed that second one too, and the Bakers tried to get that layup to go, but couldn't quite get it off in time. And a really great offensive half for both teams, hotly contested. James, what are you seeing out there, and what are you expecting from the second half?
Well, I think it's just a matter of finding what works best. So we saw Bakers not really shoot it well from beyond the arc, and then all of a sudden they started driving. They got a lot of easy buckets, and that opened up the outside shot. And then towards the half, some of those shots weren't falling, and they'll have to make some adjustments and see if they can wear into this thin Doodles team and make a strong second half play.
Yeah, and we'll see, and we will be back in just a few moments to bring you the exciting second half of this game between the sophisticated Bakers and the Doodles. We'll be right back here on Wolfpack Sports TV. Right now, the Doodles have a 6-point lead, and they'll have the ball here, Lynch. Driving to the right.
Sorry.
Sorry, some technical difficulties there. We're back for the co-reg basketball finals between the Limp Noodle Doodles and the sophisticated Bakers. And Minatolo bring the ball up for the Bakers. Over to Mazzarelli. You know she has a dangerous three-point shot. Over to Reynolds, thought about shot, drives instead. Gets some contact there, can't quite get it to go. Might have been a foul, no call though. And Lennox will push it up the court hard. Spins, gets over to Mustafa, shot up quick, and one with the foul. And Mazzarelli also comes up a little bit limp there. Not a great play there for her.
Yeah, Mustafa was making some great plays in the first half, a couple of hustle plays, offensive rebounds. He knew the points were going to eventually come, and she drains the three-pointer, gets fouled, goes to the line. And when you get fouled on the three-pointer, really, you already have your shot up. It's mostly about the concentration on the follow-through to make sure you have your form correct.
And she'll get the free throw as well. Three-point play there for Mustafa, her first points of the game. And so far, the Doodles are coming out a little bit stronger than the Bakers to start the second half. And three-point shot there, good for Pat, and that's a good sign for them. They haven't really been able to shoot the ball very well all game. Most of their points have come from inside.
Yeah, good answer there by the Bakers. Answer a four-point play with a three-point play. Reach-in foul there.
And it looks like a foul called here, and the Doodles will get to take it out on the sideline. In the corner to Lennox here. Sizes up Reynolds.
Lennox versus Reynolds. We've seen this matchup all day.
Lennox has to pick up his dribble, tries to get the ball in to Stevens, and that's off Patton, so he'll stay here on the baseline. Stevens will look to trigger it in for the Doodles.
Patton playing with the long sleeves, man. I don't think I could do that.
Oh, yeah, I don't think I could either. I get a little too sweaty, yeah. And Lynch going up Patton. Misses a shot there. Minatola with the rebound. He'll drive it up the court. And out to Reynolds. Pick and pop action here. Reynolds keeps it though. And tries to get a pass into Minatola. And it was touched originally by Parrish, but I think that ended up off Minatola.
Yeah, Reynolds kicking himself. He knew he was forcing that pass when he didn't need to.
And a force behind the back pass from Lennox there. Patton can't get the layup to go, but out to a man. And she'll shoot it again. And Mazzarelli misses 2 there. We know that she can hit those though.
Yeah, she hit 2 straight and it was 3 of 4 in the first half. Mustafa's got to have a foul there.
Yeah, I'm very surprised. Ref swallowing the whistle a little bit there, but they get the 2 points either way on a good post move. And Minatola, good drive to the basket to get the deficit back down to 5, 42 to 37. Now Doodle still in the lead. Lennox look to break down Minatola into Stevens. Drives to the middle. Fadeaway jumper swatted away by Patton. And Mustafa passes in. The Lennox good up and under move.
Hey, but the defensive effort by Patton, he's come out offensive and defensively with a lay-in here. He's running the court, right on cue, ragging on him. He shows me right up.
Great pass there from Minatola. Great effort from Patton to catch. Get the 360, but Lennox answers. I'd say so far he has definitely been the player of the game.
Yeah, these guys just battling back and forth. But once again, it seems to be all Lennox for the Doodles, and it's a cast. It's Reynolds on this play. It's Minatola for the Bakers, and you throw Patton in there. It's just been a little bit of everybody. Lennox can only do so much, you'd have to think.
And gets it out to Stevens. Can't get the left-hander to go. Lennox gets the rebound, though. Can't get the putback. And gets another rebound. Gets into Stevens. Spins left. Swatted by Patton. And out to Reynolds, who look to push. And gets the and one left-handed layup to go. Baker starting to get some momentum back here.
What a strong move there by Reynolds. He just was able to make a strong move to the basket, took the contact, went into the defensive player who wasn't quite set yet, controlled his body and was able to put that one in.
And a free throw here from Reynolds will make it a 1-possession game. And he does get it to go 47 to 44. The Doodles still lead. And it looks like there'll be a few substitutions here. Number 11, Kelsey Hernandez in. 33, Landon Shirley. McCaskey in.
Yeah, McCaskey's got to step up big here. He's going to be matched up on Patton. Patton's been a one-man wrecking ball in the second half. Let's see if McCaskey can slow him down.
And McCaskey turns it over in the first one. A good defensive play by Mazzarelli there. It looks like Melody Bones and Dave Angelucci will also be in for the Bakers. Reynolds drives, kicks it to Angelucci, kicks back out to Reynolds. He'll shoot the 3 and airballs it very short there. Shirley will bring it up the left side. We've seen him hit a few three-pointers already. Try to deny McCaskey, gets it into Lennox, and great finish.
It looks like Reynolds and Patton were trying to double team on McCaskey, not let him get going, but they left Lennox wide open.
And Patton with the 3 contested, but gets it to go. And both teams starting to heat up a little bit. I think there's going to be a good end.
Talk about heating up. Patton's on fire, man. He's doing it all.
Yeah, he's definitely one of the reasons they're still in it. McCaskey with the mid-range jumper off back iron. Patton with the rebound up to Angelucci. Thought about the 3 for a second. The Patton drives. Hop step, can't get the jumper to go. But Bones will collect. Swat there from Angelucci. Behind the back pass to Patton, can't get that to go either. gets the rebound, and Andalucci, wide open shot. He can't get it to go either. And it looks like the Sophisticated Bakers have gone cold a little bit, at least on that possession.
Yeah, and of all people, Patton had 2 wide open jumpers, the elbow, and just wasn't able to put either of them in. He's kicking himself too because he kind of gave up a frustration foul going over the back of McCaskey.
And Shirley drives on Andalucci, kicked it back out to Hernandez, but there's an errant pass, and it'll be Baker ball again with a chance to tie or take the lead down 2. And it looks like it'll be Patton bringing it up. He's been the hot hand so far for this half. He'll look to drive, and he'll take a step back 3 from deep off front iron. I'm not entirely sure that that's his game. And good pass into Lynx, a little bit too low though. And Patton will scoop up the loose ball, looks to drive, kicks to Reynolds, drives baseline, try to get the acrobatic reverse layup to go, can't get it. Lennox bringing it up. And interesting move there on Andalucci, kind of got him into a real quick post, got a spin and got the reverse layup to go. Lennox really can score from anywhere on the court.
Yeah, everything's working for Lennox right now. He's their star player. He's their go-to offensive player. And it's a matter of defense, this matchup on Reynolds that we're seeing right now, that's going to be the key to the game. And
Reynolds goes for 3 off front iron again. Andalucci gets the rebound, but then throws it away. Lennox will press, throws an alley to McCaskey, and he gets to go with the layup.
Wow, quick hands there by McCaskey. That wasn't a great pass to him, but he was able to adjust and get his fingertips on it and almost kind of tap it in like a volleyball play.
Oh, and missed the lob there from Reynolds. That was wide open. Patton would have been in for an easy layup, but they can't connect there. And
yeah, Patton's going to come out for a breather, and he's deserved it. He's played really well with about 10 minutes left. We're seeing the game heat up, but once again, a great player coming in for the Bakers now.
Yeah, and we'll see if Minatola can handle McCaskey on the inside. And good pick there. Lynch gets to the bucket, and that's just too easy there for the Doodles. Angelucci looks to drive on Shirley, kicks it out to Reynolds, thought about a 3. Kicks it back out to Minatola. He'll shoot off front iron. Reynolds with the rebound, takes a dribble, gets in and gets the and 1. And he'll have a chance for another at the line here. Right now the score is 55, Limp Noodle Doodles, 49, Sophisticated Bakers.
On that last play, it looked like McCaskey was away from their basket. He's their big rebound getter. And Reynolds was able to scoop up the rebound and just an easy putback, take some contact, goes to the line for 1 more.
And Reynolds will miss the free throw. Linus gets it up to Hernandez, tried to get into Mustafa, and that'll be a foul on Mazzarelli. I was looking to knock that away, but really just kind of ended up slapping Mustafa on the back of the head there.
Yeah, Mustafa finally gets a call, man. I mean,
yeah, so earlier that trip, I can't believe they didn't call that. And then McCaskey to Mustafa, she drives. Can't get the shot to go. But it looks like that'll be a clear out foul on Mustafa there. And it'll once again be Sophisticated Baker ball.
Good call. Mustafa was coming in the lane a little bit out of control and just plowed over Mazzarelli.
And Reynolds and Lennox is a matchup we've seen all night. And steps through and gets the left-handed layup to go.
Wow, that's a tough shot. Reynolds not square up to the basket, and Lennox looks like he's turned his ankle on that play.
Yeah, Angelucci, I can't believe they didn't call that. That's an air ball from Shirley. Mustafa pump fakes.
Lennox is real gimpy. He's going to have to come out of the game. He's already asked for Patrick to come on for him.
Yeah, Minatola here with the rebound. Get behind the back, move to Mazzarelli in the corner, and she nails it. There's a big momentum swing right here. It looked like Angelucci was coming in for a steal on the last play on Lennox, and they just kind of collided a little bit. But Lennox looks okay here. Shoots a long-range jumper, gets his own rebound. So back in Yoder. Elbow jumper, gets his own rebound again and gets the layup to go. Wow, he's hustling so hard right now.
Yeah, you know he's fighting through some pain with turning that ankle. He's got to deal with Reynolds right now.
Yeah, and Reynolds looks to sense that a little bit. It's going to go right at him. Little jump hook, can't get it to go though. Lennox gets his own rebound. And he'll bring it up the court pretty slowly here. And drives, gets by Reynolds into Shirley, high off the glass, can't get it to go. Lennox with the rebound. And he gets a putback to go right now, coming through for his team, injured, but still getting rebounds and getting points.
Yeah, the Bakers closed it out within 3 points, but Lennox says no, 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 and scores on 2 straight possessions to extend it back out to a 5-point lead.
Yeah, and there's Shirley, a great block on Angelucci driving. Looks like Patton will be back into the game for Angelucci, as well as Anna Glover in for Mustafa. Patton, a big offensive guy. Be good for the Bakers to get him back in. Reynolds with the deep 3, it's off. Caskey with a good rebound there and gets it to Jenkins. And it looks like the Doodles aren't in any hurry right now, looking to work some clock. Jenkins gonna drive in. Good cut from Shirley, but can't handle it.
Yeah, it's a couple possessions in a row. Shirley's made a great cut, but the pass hasn't been on point, and he's lost it on the way up, and a couple turnovers. That's not what the Doodles need, really, because that's allowing Bakers to cut into this lead. Now they just have to get their offense going.
And it looks like Shirley comes right out. Miscommunication on defense. There's allow Reynolds into the middle. Tip back out to Patton. Can't get the 3 to go off front iron. And that might be a little bit of a tired shot there.
Yeah, tired legs from the team who seems to be deeper than the Doodles are.
Mazzarelli with the rebound. Quick 3 there for the Doodles. And they might want to rethink that shot. Minatola to shoot an air ball. And again, those tired legs might be coming into effect at this point.
And look who's coming back in. Nick Lennox. He says, forget this ankle. We got to win a championship.
Might as well play on it before it swells up, right?
All right. You got to tighten those laces, play through the pain.
All for the glory of that intramural championship. All right, Jenkins drives right. Pump fakes over Reynolds, and with a fadeaway jumper, rims out. Patton with the rebound. And Patton now drives it up the floor. Tries to go all the way to the basket and gets it to go. Mustafa knocked it away at first, but he kept with it and was finally able to get a good look inside.
That's Patton's first point since coming back in. And with only about 3 minutes left in the game, they're going to need him to come up big for the Bakers.
And Lennox, good move there off the pick. Nothing comes of it though. Over to Mustafa, pump fakes, gets into the lane, gets a little runner, can't get it to go. Patton with the rebound. He'll bring it up the court. Over to Minatola. Looks to drive baseline. Links good defense though. Back out to Patton. Deep 3. Can't get it to go. Ill-advised shot there. And Jenkins down with the rebound.
Yeah, unless you got Curry on the back of your jersey, I don't think you're making that one. That one's way outside.
And acrobatic shot there, also ill-advised. Shot selection starting to become a problem for both teams. And Patton somehow still has that. And it looks like he threw off Stevens there. It'll be a sophisticated Baker ball right under the basket. Alex Patton to trigger it in. And it looks like McCaskey will come in for Jenkins.
The Doodles need a stop here.
Yeah, 59-56 right now. Doodles up with a 3-point lead. And we're starting to get into crunch time. Every basket, every shot will become crucial.
Yeah, only about 2.5 minutes. Running clock, obviously, until we get down below a minute. That's intramural championship rules.
And Reynolds will side on McCaskey, looks to drive. Ball knocked away from those. Stevens comes up with it. 2-on-1, takes it out. Now it'll be Lennox gets it into McCaskey. Tried for the reverse layup, can't get it to go. And it'll be Patton running now over to Reynolds. And McCaskey does a good job to get back. Reynolds drives baseline, gets the layup to go. 1 point game now. And the Bakers will be looking to get a stop and see if they can take a lead. Lynx brings the ball up. McCaskey pick. Looks to roll. Lynx brings it back out on Patton now. And they are looking to run some clock here for sure.
A minute and a half left. And Lennox is just content to run as much clock as possible.
And now on Yoder. Deep over to Stevens in the corner. Now looks to drive baseline. Lost it for a second. Somehow ends up back with Lennox. And he'll bring it right back out. And at some point the Bakers may have to foul. Lennox gets into the lane. Goes for the little lay-in and gets it. Nice finger roll there. A 3-point game again.
Yeah, he was just able to get around Patton. Patton's gassed. He couldn't move his feet on that last play. He just let Lennox go around
Reynolds with the open three, can't get that to go. And who other than Lennox with the rebound. Bakers looking to foul there and finally do get it.
Not a bad foul. It's going to stop the clock with 45 seconds left. But, of course, the man of the match going to the line now.
Nope,
Not quite.
They're not in the bonus yet. Not that many fouls called in this game yet, so we'll see if the Bakers elect to foul. Looks like Patton tried there.
You got to go ahead and do it.
Looks like he's trying to foul. They're not calling anything. Patton probably going to start wondering what exactly he has to do to get a foul called there.
And both arms reached around Stevens or McCaskey. If anything, that was definitely more of a foul than what they called a foul.
Again, into Mustafa. And she'll be fouled there by Yoder. And we should be getting close to the bonus. And yep, Mustafa now to the line for the 1-and-1. And I'm sure the Sophisticated Bakers will be happy that won't be Nick Lennox at the line. They'll probably take anybody else at this point.
30 seconds left. Big free throws here from Mustafa.
And shot up, and she hits the first one. 4-point game. That's a very big shot. And we'll see here if she can hit the second. And she can't quite hit the second. Out to Yoder. She'll dribble past half court.
And it looks like
a timeout there.
Yeah, it looked like she almost was thinking about passing back across the timeline, which would have cost.
Yeah, I don't think some of her teammates would have been very pleased with that. So probably a good timeout right there. So at the moment, Lynn Noodle dudes up 62-58 over Sophisticated Bakers. About 30 seconds left in the game. James, what do you think the Sophisticated Bakers are going to be looking to do here coming from this out-of-bounds play?
So if I'm not mistaken, we're going to get an inbound play right up at towards midcourt. You got to run a play. And I say you have to go to one of your hot shooters tonight. You got to get a three-pointer on this play. Go to Mazzarelli. I mean, she's 3 of 6, if I'm not mistaken, from three-point land. So that's a great shooter.
Looks like Reynolds will try to get inside, and he does. 2-point game now. Sophisticated Bakers will press. And into Mustafa. He spins, and that's a foul called there. And she will be back to the line for a 1-and-1. Looked like if she could have gotten that back around to Stevens, that would have been a breakaway layup.
Yeah, Mustafa going 1 for 2 at the line. The last time, she's a great shooter, but if the Bakers can pick up a point by exchanging ones for twos here, which is what Reynolds did on the last possession, they're back in the game.
But she hits it. It'll be a 3-point game with only 12.2 seconds left in the game. This next free throw is very crucial for the outcome of the game. And Mustafa clutch, 4-point game now. Bakers will need to work quickly here into Reynolds.
He can still go for 2.
Takes the 3 and airballs it. And that might be game here with only 1.3 seconds left. This looks like the Limp Noodle Doodles will come out with a 4-point win here. Fantastic game here. Great individual battles between Lick Lennox and Thomas Reynolds. Lennox's team in the end was able to come out with the victory. James, what were your thoughts on the game?
Oh man, all credit to Nick Lennox. We thought that maybe the Bakers would have the advantage as a deeper team, but it was a cast of characters that just couldn't pull through, and Nick Lennox, along with McCaskey, their crew did a great job. Clutch free throws by Mustafa down the stretch, and they were able to seal this championship.
Yeah, fantastic game, and once again the Limp Noodle Doodles come out with the co-red Intramural Basketball Championship with a 62-58 victory over the sophisticated Baker. We are Wolfpack Sports TV, and we will be back here in a few moments to bring you the sorority championship at Carmichael Gymnasium. We're Wolfpack Sports TV, bringing you into the pack.